Hi, everyone on YouTube and all the NFL YouTube prognosticators and football fans everywhere. This is Andrew Warren, back here once again, giving you my thoughts about Week 14 and my picks for Week 15 for the 2025 NFL season. Check it out. I'm going to be real quick with this because I got to be running. I'm running a little bit of time tonight. So anyways, that being said, on Thursday night, Detroit and Dallas. Detroit just manhandled the Dallas Cowboys, but Detroit's defense was really bad too. So it was like a pretty much a solid over the 670 point margin, which is crazy. Seattle and Atlanta. Seattle is on the driver's seat for the NFC West, along with the LA Rams. Buffalo and Cincinnati. Buffalo did Buffalo things. He showed up when it mattered the most in the fourth quarter. Cleveland and Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee just surprised everybody. That's all I can tell you. Washington, Minnesota. Washington is becoming a disappointment this year. The New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Another bad team is the New York Jets. Plain and simple. Tampa Bay and New Orleans. Tampa Bay did what they need to do to keep the AFC South secured. They could clinch that this week. Who knows? Jacksonville and Indianapolis. First off, my condolences to Daniel Jones, who was at a massive Achilles injury. Now they brought in Phillip Rivers, the 44-year-old quarterback. So, how's that going to work out in the Colts' favor? I don't know. But anyways, continuing on with that. Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh needed a win to make a statement, and that was a statement game for Pittsburgh. Denver and Las Vegas. Denver did what they needed to do. They're still holding on to the AFC number one seed, so they can secure that. Green Bay and Chicago. Green Bay did what they needed to do. And they're trying to keep the NFC North at stake. The Rams and the Cardinals. The Rams need to hold on to keep their NFC West statement alive. Houston and Kansas City. To Kansas City's knowledge, they could still be in the playoff hunt, but they're not going to win the division. So for the first time since in nearly 10 years, they're not going to win a division. They're going to be a new division champion in the AFC East. Thanks to Houston's defense. In Philadelphia and the LA Chargers, that was a good statement for the LA Chargers last night. So, not last night, for Monday Night Football. Now they're battling for the Denver Broncos to get the AFC East. So, that's my thoughts about Week 14. Let's get on to my Week 15 picks. We're going to kick things off for tomorrow night's game, which is the Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Both teams are just trying to make a statement right now. Tampa Bay's trying to get the AFC South as they get Carolina on their tails. But as for this game right now, Tampa Bay's going to need to do some damage against Atlanta. They need to get a win from that to keep the NFC South alive. So I'm going to take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers over the Atlanta Falcons to win this game. On the line, Tampa Bay's favored by 4 in this game. I'm going to take Tampa Bay -4. Over and under is 44. I'm going to go over 44 in this game. Cleveland and Chicago. Now for this game, Cleveland is trying to play for fun. Chicago's trying to get the NFC North. Who's coming up on top? Who knows? Anyways, that being said, I think I'm going to take Chicago over Cleveland to win this game because they need a win. On the line, Chicago is 7.5 point favorites in this game. That's too many points even for Cleveland's taste. So I'm going to take Cleveland plus 7.5. The Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Now for this game, another AFC North showdown. One team has to win in that one. But Cincinnati is healthy. Baltimore is not. So I'm going to take the upset in this one. I'm going to take Cincinnati at home over the very tough turf to play. I'm going to take Cincinnati over Baltimore to win this game. On the line, the Baltimore Ravens are 2.5 point favorites in this game. I'm going to take Cincinnati plus 2.5. The LA Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now that this is a big win for both these teams, Kansas City needs a playoff run. Need to keep the wild card in there alive. So does technically the LA Chargers do as well, but they want to get a bigger prize, which is to probably get the AFC West. Who's coming up on top? I'm going with the upset in this one. I'm going to take the LA Chargers over the Kansas City Chiefs to win this game. On the line, the Kansas City Chiefs are 4.5-point favorites in this game. I'm going to take the LA Chargers plus 4.5. My New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. This is a big, big, big game for my Patriots right now. They win this, they get the AFC East. No question about that. So this is a much, much bigger, important game than this one right now. If they can get this win, I might take them seriously. We'll see. But they have to win this game first. So I'm going to take the my Patriots over the Buffalo Bills as an upset in this one because I think they want the AFC East. On the line, Buffalo's favored by 1 in this game. I'm going to take the Patriots plus 1. The New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Now, both these teams are pretty bad at this one. So they're both playing for pride at this point. So I'm going to take the New York Giants over the Washington Commanders to win this game. On the line, the New York Giants are favored by 2 in this game. I'm going to take the Giants minus 2. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, for this game, this is a much bigger game for the Philadelphia Eagles. They need to get the AFC East hopes alive. The NFC East hopes alive. So that's a big win for them. But I didn't think they're going to win that over Las Vegas. I'm going to take the Philadelphia Eagles over the Las Vegas Raiders to win this game. On the line, Philadelphia's favored by 11.5 in this game. I'm going to take Philadelphia minus 11.5. The New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, this is a big game for the Jacksonville Jaguars. They need to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. That's what they need to do. So, I'm going to take Jacksonville at home over the New York Jets to win this game. On the line, the Jacksonville Jaguars are 12.5-point favorites in this game. I'm going to take the the Jacksonville Jaguars minus 12.5. The Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans. Now, for this game, it's all about the defense in this one. Houston has the advantage on that one. I'm going to take the Houston Texans over the Arizona Cardinals to win this game. On the line, Houston's favored by 9.5-point favorites in this game. I'm going to take Houston minus 9.5. The Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers. Now for this game is a really important test for Denver. They need to keep the win to keep the AFC West hopes alive. Green Bay needs to win to keep the NFC North alive. This is a division game at stake for both these teams, but I'm going to go with the upset in this one. I'm going to take the Denver Broncos over the Green Bay Buccaneers. The Green Bay Packers to win this game. On the line, Green Bay's favored by 2.5 in this game. I'm going to take Denver plus 2.5. The Detroit Lions and the LA Rams. Now, this is a big, big game. We're about two great offenses. I think it's going to be an offensive explosion in this game, but I think the Rams defense is going to have the advantage of Detroit in this one. So I'm going to take the LA Rams over the Detroit Lions to win this game. On the line, the LA Rams are 5.5-point favorites in this game. I'm going to take the LA Rams minus 5.5. The New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Now for this game, this is a much, much big game for Carolina. They need to keep the NFC South alive, and I think that's what they're going to do. I'm going to take the Carolina Panthers over the New Orleans Saints to win this game. On the line, I believe Carolina's 2.5-point favorite in this game. I think I messed up on that one, but I'm going to take Carolina plus 2.5. No matter what, just pick Carolina. If it's an upset, pick Carolina. If you're Carolina's favorite, just pick Carolina. The Indianapolis Colts and the Seattle Seahawks. Now, for this game, Seattle has a much bigger prize at stake. They want to get the division. That's still not out of it yet, but they can get the wild card too. They need to catch a playoff berth. Indianapolis needs to, but they got to do it without but they're going to have to do it without Daniel Jones with an Achilles injury. That's not going to be a good sign for the Colts right now. So I'm going to take the Seattle Seahawks over the Indianapolis Colts to win this game. On the line, Seattle is favored by 13.5-point favorites in this game. I'm going to take Seattle minus 13.5. The San Francisco 49ers and the Tennessee Titans. Now for this game, San Francisco needs to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Tennessee's playing for pride. So I'm going to take San Francisco over Tennessee to win this game. On the line, San Francisco's favored by 12.5-point favorites in this game. I'm going to take San Francisco minus 12.5. Sunday Night Football, the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas trying to keep the playoff hopes alive. Minnesota trying to keep the playoff hopes alive. One of these teams is going to win. One of them is probably going to be in the playoffs. We'll see about that. I think it's going to be Dallas. I'm going to take Dallas over the Minnesota Vikings to win this game. But on the line, Dallas is favored by 5.5 in this game. I'm going to take Minnesota plus 5.5 on Sunday Night Football. Over and under, it's 47. I'm going to go over 47 in this game. And Monday Night Football, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. Now, for this game, they got another bigger statement game for Pittsburgh. They need to want to get that division. I think that's what they're going to do. So, I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Miami Dolphins to win this game. On the line, Pittsburgh is favored by 3.5-point favorites in this game. I'm going to take Pittsburgh minus 3.5. Over and under is 41. I'm going to go over 41 in this game. Okay, my shout out this week. I'm sorry it's a little short. I've been a little busy this past week. So I started a new job. So I'm working at a hospital. So I'm doing that right now. So anyways, big shout out this week is my good old buddy Matt the NFL Fanatic. Check him out and the rest of the NFL YouTube prognosticator page in the description down below right here. And while you're at it, no soap this week, but something a little bit different from Dr. Squatch. Check out this lip balm from the vanilla bourbon. Check this out right here. I know it's a little tiny, so I can't really tell the difference on that one, but check this out. It is moisturizing lip balm. This vanilla one really smells good. It keeps me dry. Keeps my lips smooth for the winter. Right now, it's the winter time. Very good. This one comes in handy really well. Fits well in your pocket. Been on for the day. You can go on there. You could have some nice smooth lips on there for the winter. So no more chapping the lips for a while, especially on the cold days. So yeah, check this out. I'll have the description down below, and the rest of the NFL YouTube prognosticator page in the description down below over here, along with Matt with the NFL Fanatic down here. Till then, this is Andrew Orange saying, rock out and eat your breakfast, and good luck to all your fantasy football picks this week.